All right. Guess what? We're back. And, I don't want my videos to be more than like 9 minutes or so because nobody will witness or watch or provide any sort of like real content watching after like 4 minutes. So I'm going to try to keep this quick. This is a Aliens follow up. Aliens are massively cool. I've done enough reading to be able to report back to the team and 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 give you certain takes um, about extraterrestrial life forms. Let me begin with a story, and this is gonna blow your mind. So after World War II in the late 1940s, the United States led the way, but England or Britain, I don't know the difference between those two, uh, started taking UFO claims seriously, because the United States said this isn't coming from us. If it's coming from another country, we need to understand that. If it's not coming from another country, we really need to understand that. And they were very transparent back in the 40s and 50s. Now, I mean, you say something, you get shut up and shut down. Anyway, um, so they started publishing real documentable, referenceable cases of unexplained aerial vehicles that were different than our technology, different as in like better. Um, and then here's the funny part, not funny, but interesting part. In the 1960s, late 1960s, like 68 or 69, China got in the game, and so China has a billion people in it. And you'd think of the world's population, I mean, they own a sixth of it, a seventh of it, and someone's going to see something. I'm not sure if their culture really advances or helps or allows for people talking about it, but they got in the game. They started to research UFO sightings and technology, and they almost in 1970 opened up a place in the middle of China, in BF China. Guess what it was called? It's called the Wuhan Institute. I'll let that sink in. So I'm not going to make the connection between COVID or coronavirus and aliens. Someone else can go ahead and do that, and you'll get my attention. But how does an alien factory turn into a virology factory, and then influence negatively to all of our detriment the entire world's population with the virus, whatever. So just keep that in mind. There are probably things at play that we don't know, and that's the purpose of this channel. We're bobbing for truth. We're trying to, figure it out. So, I mean, it might be whiteboard time, but I'm not quite ready for that. What I do want to lead with also is the current state. Where I'll get to that. Where are we now, and what is our level of research or acknowledgement on this phenomenon? I think it's much more. Think it's much deeper than what is publicized. So we have sightings, I guess, that have been broadcasted. Military aircraft, fighter jets, or whatever. They have like dash cam videos, like a police car does, and they show objects in live in the atmosphere that are doing things that our foundation or understanding of not necessarily physics, but you shouldn't be able to do these things. They dart, they move at 90-degree directions, and they move with extreme speed. They move, it seems like in a wayward way, like a fly. And our technology is not nearly as strong as what they've seen, and this is on video evidence. You can't say it didn't happen. I mean, we can I explain things away all the time that I've witnessed in terms of some sort of abuse of logic. We can deny that these aircrafts are doing the things that they do. We can try to explain them away, but they happened. They happened, and we saw it. So there is something there. And I made mention in the intro that just the chances over time. And Nate, thank you for your question. I have not looked up how large the universe is, but that adds to the intention of my point, is that time and space time, I guess. You have a massive amount of time. You have a massive amount of time, and you have a massive amount of space, and you have matter that is just moving around. Why would anyone think that we just happen to be the only intelligent species? So the question is also, what are alien? Well, let's go whiteboard. All right. So this is more about aliens. Number one, WTF. I'm not allowed to swear. Most of you, well, I am allowed to swear. It just won't work well with the algorithm. So, what the freak is going on here is my number one. My answer is I don't know. And I don't think our government knows, but they are putting good resources, into at least finding some sort of explanation or definition of extraterrestrial intervention. What is their technology? What is that tech? I mentioned it. Those aircrafts move in ways that nothing that a human has produced does, and to the extent that like another country has pumped out this type of thing is almost impossible. Related to that is, what is their energy source? I've read a little bit on this. They're and I'll do a topic on quantum mechanics or quantum engineering. That's the smart money answer. Is that they use quantum is, if you really just break it down, it's the study of small things, not just small like an ant, not small like an atom, a small like a particle, and or a neutrino, or things that are so small you can't even recognize them. What do aliens want? I can't answer that. Of course, I mean, I would have to have a conversation with an alien, and to the best of my knowledge, I haven't had one. Maybe you have. Throw a comment on there if you have been abducted. I would love to hear about that. Not in a making fun way. I mean, if you were you're beamed up on a alien spacecraft, that seems like a fun story to document. What do we know? I kind of mentioned that most of it is through government secrecy, is my understanding. We do have a department that is not named, that does look at ET activity. So I do trust that overfunding, generally speaking, with government resources is going to produce some sort of outcome that is non-zero. And so I think that we probably know more than, well, of course, more than what we've been told, but we probably know something decent about it. The last one is, where is this leading? This whiteboard is pretty useless because I don't have an answer to anything. But where is this leading is a good question to ask. I mean, I think the acceptance of claims and evidence is the most important thing that we can have within this equation, because if you're not gathering data, you're not gonna understand anything. Anyway, I'm at the 11-minute mark. I gotta shut this down. Hope you guys have a great day. Thank you again, like always. Like it, share it, love it, whatever. Hate it, do it. I mean, it's your choice. See you guys.